You're dumb. Hi guys, Sean's literally on my last nerve, you guys. Babe, will you put this back in the fridge? Tell the girls.
Hi ladies.
They're not in here yet, but
How's everyone doing?
they're coming.
Come on in. Come on over. Come on over, baby.
Oh,
What's up?
babe, are the, is this onion still good, you
Yeah,
think?
absolutely.
Still good?
Absolutely.
Still good.
Did you find, oh, you found the seaweed packet?
The what?
The seaweed packets?
Yeah. I love the seaweed. Hi guys. I didn't send a text because I just got off live, but I was like, I'm going to make something and I'm just going to do a little quick live for you guys. Honey, will you put this up, please, guys? Sorry, we're like, it's like chaos in here right now. I'm trying to get everything ready because I like my house to be clean when I leave out of town. And my husband likes to do stuff like this and just leave dishes everywhere.
So I'm still using that. What do you think? Like what? I'm still using that.
I know you ain't puffing up to me, homie.
Like what, homie?
You
I'm still
want to get
using that.
messed up or what?
I'm still using that, fool. You better
Sean,
keep back.
stop.
You better keep
You're
back,
so
baby.
dumb. I can't stand him, babe. Or babe, guys. So this counter has, I don't even know, God knows what's on it. So I'm wiping this off real quick. Hello, guys. Amy, what are you doing here, babe? We're going to put those in with the girls' treats. And you got Keto's meds ready to take to Andrew?
Yeah.
Hi, Sierra. Hi, Antoinette. Okay. I'll wipe those off. Do you want to play this with me after I get off live?
I got a packing stuff, baby. It's
After
almost
you
one.
pack? After you pack?
It's almost 1 o'clock.
Okay, so we're gonna make a little small snack, guys, okay? So, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, share when you come in. We're kind of like cleaning up stuff and I'm gonna make a snack, so I probably should have cleaned up before I went live, but I'm not really that smart. So sometimes I make poor choices, but it's fine, it's real life, right, babe?
Yep.
It's real life. Oh, I gotta take some of my protein powder too. Baby, will you get me a bowl? Yes, Amy. Oh, babe, we gotta sit down and make a list or look at the Mono B stuff. Baby,
It's 8 cracked.
did you have me?
Yeah.
The Mono B stuff?
Oh yeah, I'm excited
Amy,
for that.
well, once you pack, we'll sit down and do that, okay?
Yep.
Does that sound good?
That sounds awesome.
Cool. Hi guys. Okay, so I don't have a lot of veggies to do what I normally would do, but I love to just make things. I love to. I don't even know what knife to use to cut an onion.
Just use whatever one. That's too big. Right?
Because these are new knives we got, so I don't know which ones to use.
Use that one. Is it too big?
No.
Okay. Be
Is
careful.
this okay? Is this onion still good?
Yes, it's still good, honey.
Okay.
Absolutely. still good.
Oh yeah, I got that, Amy. I did. Thank you. I did. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna make my little. It's just a simple little low carb snack idea for you guys. Take it or leave it. You know, I just try to give you guys ideas when I can. So I love personally these packets. I want to show you guys. And I love to get different flavors of them. Oh, baby, will you put this by the coffee pot for me? My Dunkin' coffee. Thank you much, sir. Oh, shit. Of course, everything's falling. I want to show you guys. So I love to buy. Will you grab that, baby? Hold on, guys. Sorry, my OCD. I'm dropping stuff, and if I don't pick it up, it'll make me. I won't be able to focus. So I love to buy these packets of the different flavors. Like I like to just have a variety in my house at all times. Like I get every flavor. I just love these. We have the hot buffalo, urban garlic. These little tuna packets are something that we always have. And I love them. And sometimes I'll do 2 packs, sometimes 1. Just kind of depends on like how hungry I am. But I love the teriyaki one is one of my favorite packets. And I made this in a reel for you guys. This is just like a super quick snack. You can literally just put the tuna in these, or you can mix other veggies, like however you want to do it. But my point is just to give you guys some ideas on like what I personally do. Okay. Hi, Molly. Hi, Tracy. How are you guys? I just want to eat a little snack because we're going to be leaving in a few hours. And I just want to eat something, so I'm going to use the teriyaki tuna pack. Hi, Yvette. How are you? And actually, you know what? I'm going to do 2. We're going to do 2 packets. Oh, I need to put on my list. I'm going to need more teriyaki. So maybe I'll add the smoked one with the teriyaki. Karma, no ma'am. So I'm gonna do the smoked, applewood smoked with the teriyaki. I'm gonna have 2 packets. So these are, that smells really good. I feel like those will be good flavors together. But you can get just the plain. I just like the flavored ones, personally. Karma, look. Karma, look. No. These have 15 grams of protein per packet. So 30 grams of protein in this little snack that we're gonna make. And so I'll just put in my tuna packets like so. And this is where you can add like any vegetables that you want. If you want to add green peppers or onion or cucumber, I love to add. I don't have any of those. I really just have onions. So I just make do with what I have and not overcomplicate it. Babe, this onion's probably not going to be good by the time we come home.
What onion?
This one.
Oh.
She's already on her last leg, so we should throw her out. So, well, I don't want to put it, I'm going to put it in that trash that's in the hall because we're going to take that out. So I'm just going to cut a little bit of onion, but like here, like I said, guys, you can add anything, cucumber, green pepper. If you want to do tomatoes, banana peppers, pickles is good, whatever you want to put in it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of onion. Like these. I love onion. Anybody else love onion? And let me know if these little short videos you guys like for ideas. I'll obviously gonna do more cooking lives as we go into the new year. That's a big goal I have. But also, do you like just like the small little ideas like this? Let me know in the comments. This is also something you could prepare and take for lunch at work. It's so easy. I'm gonna put a little bit of the blend seasoning in here. This is just salt, pepper, garlic, just because I love it. Like this. And I'm gonna add a little bit of mayonnaise, just a tiny little dabble do ya of mayo. Not even very much at all. You could also do Greek yogurt instead of mayo if you don't want to do mayonnaise, okay? And then I don't like too much because I like it kind of chunky, but I just want to get enough to where it's a little bit, my mouth is watering because this is so simple, but it's so good. The Grinch tumbler I got from Denver de Boutique last year. So like this. And then you like the small ideas? Okay, good. Because I feel like a lot of times with weight loss especially, or staying on a way of eating that we try to do, that people often overcomplicate it so much, and it doesn't have to be overcomplicated. I think that's probably the biggest message I get from people is, what did you eat? I need to know exactly what you eat every day and this and that. And it's like, it doesn't even have to be that complicated. It's just simple little things and doing it every single day. So then I love these roasted seaweed snack packs with sea salt. These are 1 carb per entire pack, and you get another gram of protein in this. So this right here is a 31 gram of protein snack, which if you are on a weight loss journey, I definitely highly suggest higher protein. And people can disagree. I'm just telling you guys what I have done. I always try to make sure, especially when I was in my weight loss journey, getting protein has always been an important part for Sean and I both on our journey. Huh, babe? Yeah. Protein, we've always done supplemental protein shakes, high protein snack ideas, stuff like that. So then I put it in my little seaweed like this, and they're so good. Babe, I want you to come try this because you've never tried this before. Yeah. This is a Jeff snack. Come here, baby. Come try a bite real quick for the girls. I want him to try this to show you if he likes it. And you just take it all in your mouth.
Creamer in that order, by the way.
Okay.
So, did I receive your almond milk? Oh, did not receive your almond milk either.
Oh, and I need that for when we get home. Okay, come here, baby.
I gotta see if they even had it.
I just want you to try this and tell the girls if you like it.
Okay.
All of it is gonna go in.
Tastes like sushi.
I know. Mm-hmm. Isn't it good? Mm-hmm. So it's like it almost tastes like sushi. And did you guys see, what did that prep take? That took me like minutes.
It could use a cucumber though.
Yeah, we're out of cucumber. I do prefer to put cucumber in it, but we're out of that. It's so good. You can get these from Costco has big things of them. This is Simple Truth. You can screenshot it. I get whatever ones I can find on sale. And they come in these individual packets. And one whole one is 1 carb. And I also, you can find them at any grocery store. This specific packet of them with all of them in it, I got from Walmart. So, look, so good. It's so good, and it tastes like it has such good flavor, and so freaking easy to make, you guys. I was craving it. I was like, I'm gonna go make that real quick because. Hey, Debbie. But if you guys have any weight loss questions, ask me. I'll spend a little time answering any questions that you guys have.
Hey, can you put this stuff in the dishwasher?
Well, I'm gonna wash it when I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Or you
I'm gonna
can.
run that cycle
Or you
though.
can.
Well, I'm just asking. No, you can do it since you made
You
it
can
nice.
do it.
I've already cleaned the dishes twice.
You can do it. You can do it. Don't pop up to me, mister.
I've already did the dishes twice this morning.
So I've been working.
So.
He'll do it if I ask him. Cheers. Look at that. It is so good. So, I'm gonna put these dishes in the dishwasher real quick. You guys, let me know if there's any questions you have on weight loss. Like, you know, I don't do enough Q&As on my weight loss journey. So if there's anything you've wondered, right, Patty? And he would, trust me. We just talk shit to each other. That's like our love language. I weigh anywhere between 159 to like 168 pounds. It really depends on the day. I don't weigh myself every day though, so I only weigh myself like once every 10 days or so because I have like an unhealthy obsession with the scale, so I've done that about myself all my adult life. I can only weigh myself like once or twice, like twice a month. Seaweed at Walmart. Oh God, where is it located? Well, where I found that was kind of with like the canned goods and stuff. They had the big trays of them on the bottom underneath like a lot of the canned goods. That's the area that I found mine at. But there's also at Costco. Sean always gets them at Costco, so I don't know where those are where they're at Costco, but I know that Costco has the really big, the really massive things of them there. Yes. Well, and you know, you can snack if you just find the right things to have, you know, to snack on. That's most of the problem. Yeah. And so like I've done low carb, you guys, for sure. But I've also done, protein has been very important in my diet. And I would say protein, I dare to say protein has been even more important to me than low carb foods on my way of eating. I've always eaten low carb on my weight loss journey, but low carb to me isn't 20 carbs or less. It's more like 30 to 40 carbs, and really focusing on the lifestyle change to lose the weight versus like, you know, strict only 10 or 12 carbs a day and being miserable. And I think that's why I failed so many times before, is because I would go so hard and so restricted that I would fall off. So this time I decided to focus on protein, lower carb foods, smaller portions, and I have lost the weight and I'm maintaining it. Brenda, I'm not sure. I assume that they probably can do it on your legs too. Hey boo, I just added more water to I had a little bit left in my supplements and I just refilled it up with water. So yeah, again, 31 grams of protein in this snack alone. That's a really good amount of protein in a snack. So it's simple, it has good flavor, it's good, it's low calorie, it's low carb, it's high in protein. And there's only one carb in this whole entire thing of all of these. So anyway, I wanted to show you one of my favorite little snacks to throw together. And I do it differently all the time, depending on like what vegetables I have in my house. And they're so good. Tammy, honestly, I don't know exactly how much protein that I eat because I don't count my macros. But what I can tell you is every morning I have a protein coffee, which has 20 grams of protein. This has 31. That's 51 grams of protein already today. And I haven't even eaten a main meal yet. So I would dare to say I probably get 150 grams of protein, give or take 100, 150. I don't know exactly. I'm totally guessing. I don't know. But if you guys want to try, you guys should all try this. Even like your kids might like these. They're so good. And you can get creative with different flavors of packets, different seasonings. That's it. Someone to see the packet. And you can buy them in like a container of like multiple packs. I always have seaweed in my house, guys, always. I love it so much. Did I help? Oh, did I take anything to help with weight loss? What do you mean? I'm not sure I understand the question. Are we talking like supplements or... I've taken supplements on my weight loss journey, yes. But nothing is going to just help you lose weight. They've been good tools. Like, I take a product called Trim Fit that helps with energy and appetite control and my mood. I've taken like collagen. I've taken greens. I've taken supplements. But nothing is going to just help you lose weight. But they've been great tools. My supplements right now too, guys, if you guys add $40 or more to your cart, you can save an extra $10 and save 15% with my code. If you want to check those out, you guys can comment the word wellness and you'll get sent my link and code. And add $40 or more, you automatically save $10 at checkout along with my discount code. But Trim Fit, energy, appetite control, your mood, collagen I take greens, I take a probiotic. So I do take supplements, but supplements are not how I lost my weight. I lost my weight by changing the amounts of food that I eat, eating as frequently, drinking my water, stop giving excuses, and eating a lower carb diet. And doing that every single day. That's how I've lost the weight. Yeah, Carrie, my supplements are amazing. You can comment the word wellness and you'll get sent a link for my supplements. And if you are on a weight loss journey, if you want to know some supplements that I recommend, the probiotics and the Trim Fit, get those two, and you'll be over that 40. You can save another $10 and use my code on top of it. Alternative to seaweed crackers, well, those aren't really crackers. I mean, you could cut up like low carb tortillas. You could use little lettuce wraps to do that instead of the seaweed. There's lots of options you could do. I would say lettuce. You could also, if you love tomato, you could cut tomato slices and put that filling on the tomatoes and eat them like that. You could do, like I said, low carb tortillas cut up, and you could use those and wrap it up. I think any vegetable, low carb tortilla, that would work. Yeah, and losing a lot of weight, so it's very hard work. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done in my entire life, has been losing the weight. It is so hard. It is so hard, but you just have to get to the point where, yeah, totally, exactly. You just have to get to the point where, you know, your excuses no longer outweigh why you want to lose the weight. And a lot of times I think, do I have any of my stuff in my teeth? Okay, I don't. I think a lot of times we look for reasons to fail at things in life, right? To give us like that off, like, to give us that, like, we don't feel so bad about ourselves, right? To give us like that okay. And for 2 decades, I did that, like excuse after excuse and trauma I've been through, and well, this or that, or this or that. And there's always a reason why you can't accomplish something. If we look for a reason in life to accomplish anything, there's a reason not that we can't accomplish it. That's anything like graduating college, career promotions, your marriage, anything. You have a choice. It's either success or fail. And if you choose to succeed, that comes with letting go of excuses and working really hard. If you even look at your marriage, there could be a million reasons that we give up on that and say, F this, I'm out, right? Don't get along, season of being roommates. Maybe someone does something really bad and you have to forgive. Like, there's so many reasons that things can fail, right? If we just allow that to be it, you're never going to lose the weight. And you have to get to the place where, and I truly feel like for me, I just was tired of every day struggling with what I struggle with, you know, being almost 300 pounds every day. People looking at me, not fitting into clothes, being afraid of fitting in different booths at restaurants, never just feeling comfortable or content with myself, always feeling also highly addicted to food and always looking for my next fix. It's true. I mean, people might say that food is not an addiction. No, it sure the hell is. It definitely is. I'm a food addict 1 million, bazillion, trillion %. And I was always looking for that, like extra, like what else am I gonna eat next? Or, you know, covering my pain because I'm like stressed out or sad with food. And I think the key is really getting into like, why do you eat food for comfort? Like, what did something trigger that in your life? And I went back and I went through a lot of counseling and therapy on my mother's murder and all of those things that led up to things that I've gone through in my life that have kind of led me down the road to food. And what I learned was when I was very little, we were able to go back in time and see when the connection with food and comfort started for me. And that was when I was very little. I was kind of thrown all over the place, not really any consistent, you know, home life until I was almost 5 years old. And it stemmed from being a little girl, like just not feeling loved or whatever, and feeling stress as like 3 and 4 years old. I remember moments, maybe not everything, but I do remember moments, and how food kind of was like that consistent thing in my life, because I didn't have anything up until my adopted mom adopted me. So anyways, you know, going back, and then, you know, I also think working through things that are hard that we've gone through, reliving them so that we can process them, work through them, accept them, even though we don't want to, but accepting the things that we can't change and deciding either I'm going to let this continue to ruin my life or I'm going to fight through this. That's a choice. It's a hard choice, but at the end of the day, like, our life is what it is because of choices we make. So we can live as a victim forever and never accomplish what we want, weight loss, job promotion, or we can decide that we don't want that and we deserve more. And then that starts the journey of working on yourself, working through your trauma, working on who you are as a person. If there are things about yourself you don't love, like working on that, trying to better that, starting to look at life as not a victim mentality, but like, okay, I've been through this, but look at all the things that I have that are blessings. Focusing, you know, your focus is where the energy goes. So if you focus on bad all the time, bad is all that will continue to happen. That's all that you will see through the lens that you have. So, you know, changing the perspective. And also I believe in manifesting, guys. If you want to lose 100 pounds, it's not, I wish I could, I wish I was as strong as you. Whenever you guys say that, you can't talk like that. You need to speak that out. I will lose 100 pounds. I can do this. You have to talk to yourself and put out into the world what you want to get. I believe anything in this life that you want to accomplish, that you can. Anyone in this world can achieve any amount of greatness that they want. if they're intentional, they work their asses off, they stop giving excuses and they start putting out into the universe and manifesting what they want. You can do it. It's just, those are simple things that you have to do, but it's a lot you have to do to get there. It's a lot of work. And I think that that's the biggest thing when people say things on the internet that don't know me. Well, she lost her weight by this or this or this. Like they believe that I took an easy way out, which I didn't do any of the things I'm accused of. Not that those are easy way outs, but it's their way of taking away what I've worked for. And to lose over 100 pounds is one probably of the most hardest things I will ever do in my lifetime. And not only losing it, but maintaining that. I've been in maintenance now for several months, but maintaining the weight loss and not being like, catching myself if I'm overeating a few times. What I do now is I catch myself. Jess, what the frick are you doing? You've worked so hard and now here you are, and I could put myself back into check. So that's a long answer, but don't ever tell me I wish I had the drive or I wish I could. Wishing does not get success. Wishing does not get you where you want to go. Wishing does nothing. So you make a choice that you're ready and you start working through the things that hurt you that maybe have led you to food or the things that you need to work on. All the excuses you throw out of the boat and you get to work. And it's a lot. It's meal prepping. It's packing your freaking dinner for Christmas dinner because you don't want to eat like trash because everybody else is going to be eating junk and you know that doesn't align with your goals. It's, when you go out places, making a plan or looking at the menu ahead on what am I going to eat when I'm there. If there's nothing I can eat, I can still go, but I'm going to eat before I go out with them. It's a lot of sacrifices to get there. Does that make sense? But it's possible. Last Christmas, guys, I packed an entire bag of food and snacks so that I wouldn't eat bad at my brother's house. And that's a sacrifice you make. I didn't go to a movie theater for over a year because I wasn't strong enough to not get popcorn and Reese's Pieces and eat them while I watched the movie. I knew that would be a trigger, so I didn't allow myself to go. And you have to start saying, no, I don't go those places because it doesn't align with where I want to be. No, I don't go around those people because, sometimes too, like transformation is getting people out of your life that no longer serve you. They bring you down. They have no value to your life. And I really think like the biggest part of my weight loss journey has been the transformation I've done within myself and learning and really appreciating my value, who I am, loving myself, knowing what I offer people, and no longer letting people not appreciate that about me. They're no longer in my life. And I think the biggest part of like the transformation I've done, more than the scale has been like my inner, like working through a lot of things. And I lived a lot of my life as a victim. I've been through a lot of stuff, and probably a lot of us have. And I always was like, well, I'm this way because of this, or it was always an excuse. And you can wake up when you're 80 and all you had was excuses as to why you didn't do the things you wanted to do. You can. That's a choice. Or you can say, F that. I've been through all this, but guess what? I can still flourish and be happy and find joy and lose the weight and do whatever I want to accomplish despite what I've gone through. And you can. I mean, I never thought I would ever find joy again. When my mother was killed, I thought my life was over. And it was for years because I allowed myself to be sucked into a hole. And I nearly didn't make it out of it. But you have to start fighting for what you feel like you deserve. Huh, babe?
Yep.
Don't you agree with me, honey? What would be your number one? Give the girls 3 tips on weight loss. Come here.
Stay consistent.
Come show them your face. Sean's also lost a whole lot.
So stay consistent and set a
Don't forget
goal.
the secret weight loss surgery that the hater said we've had too.
Exactly.
Although we have no scars, but we did that too.
And
Sarcasm.
And stay consistent. Stick with the plan. And no matter what diet you're doing or whatever, just stay consistent, you guys. And eat. For me, it was just eating once a day. And
yeah, Sean did intermittent fasting.
Yeah,
a lot.
so-
He wouldn't eat all day or do anything, not even a shake.
yeah.
Everybody's different. And there were some times that I intermittent fasted too. But nothing changes if nothing changes. If you guys get tired to where you're tired of living the way you're living, then you have to do whatever means that is for you to change your lifestyle. Whatever that means to take control of your health, I think it's admirable. If you have done your research and you're ready and you're all in, I will tell you, and I know Sean would agree, like bettering our health has been one of the best things we've ever done, not only as people, but also in our marriage. We now have energy to do so much more together. And, you know, we feel good about ourselves. And like, it's also been very helpful in our relationship because we did this together, like as a team, we did this we did it together, which is a really cool thing too. You know what I mean? And yeah, the scale is a liar. Stay off the scale.
Yeah,
like, here's the thing. Sean, even more addicted to the scale than I've ever been. There were so many days in our journey, he would get so discouraged and I'm like, stay off the effing scale. If you know you're doing the right things, put it away. Your weight can fluctuate for so many reasons, you guys. What you eat, that time of the month, stress, lack of sleep, dehydration, you know, the foods that we eat. There's so many variables that can affect your weight. Stop weighing yourself every day. Here's another big tip. If it doesn't help keep you motivated, it's not a tool that should be in your tool belt. Period. If it's not keeping you motivated, it is not a tool for you. Some people weighing themselves daily it helps them stay on track. It does not do that for me. It makes me become obsessed and crazy and feeling like shit about myself. That is not a tool that serves me. If the scale is always bringing you down, throw that bitch away and stop getting on it. Get on it once a month. Like I'm serious. If it is a tool, it's supposed to help you. Tools that help are not supposed to bring us down and make us feel like crap about ourselves. They're not meant to make us go into bad things like, well, I'm just not going to eat today because that's what the scale can do if you get hyper fixated, because I've done it all. I've done where I've like tried to starve myself. I've done where, I overeat and I give myself excuses. I'll just fast for 2 days. I've done all of that unhealthy shit with food all of the last 2 decades. If it's not a tool that helps keep you motivated and inspired and it pulls you down, it's not a tool for you. And that's okay. You don't have to weigh yourself every day. I didn't. In fact, it's so much easier for me to not do that, even now. Because there was a week where I weighed every day and I felt like shit about myself. I'm like, how am I back up to 167? Well, what happened? Why am I gaining weight? Like, you know, like my body stays in between like a 10-pound range, but that's where it's happy. But once I started realizing I was obsessing again, I'm like, I'm done getting on it. But he is obsessive. And I had to tell him many times on our journey, like, stop getting on the scale. Because he would get on it and be like, well, I'm up 3 pounds tonight. Yeah, well, you ate all day and you drank fluids. That has weight. Like, we forget about the things we do daily that you're going to weigh more at night than you do in the morning. You've eaten meals, you've drank fluids. Like, if you go back to, like, the common sense of it, I recommend everybody stay off the scale. If you know you're doing the right things and the scale makes you feel like crap, even if you weigh once a week or once every 10 to 14 days or once a month, for me personally, weighing every day was not something that served me positively at all. And I know myself to this day, I don't get on it every day. Because again, it starts to mess with my head and it will, you know, it'll tell me, well, you're up a few pounds. Why? Like, should I like fast all day? And my brain goes to unhealthy things. The only difference now is that I'm able to tell myself and talk myself out of bad behaviors. Like binge eating, I'm able to go through a process where I don't allow that. You know, thinking those unhealthy things to like lose weight quick, that's not good for us to do. You know what I'm saying? So the probiotics nothing's going to help you with weight loss. So that's a great question, Joanne. There is no supplement on the market that is drink this, take this, swallow this, ingest this, you're going to lose weight. Weight loss is not in supplements. It is in what you're doing and not doing every day. So I always hone that in every time I talk. Yes, I take supplements. Yes, I sell supplements. Yes, I love my supplements. But if weight loss is your goal, I can recommend supplements to maybe help your body feel good along the way. But nothing that I sell is a weight loss secret or is going to make you lose weight. Probiotics help get your gut in check. So your gut is connected to so many things, your mental health. It's connected to your immunity. It's connected with how you go to the bathroom, bloating, regularity in your bowel movements. Probiotics are incredible for everybody because they do so much for your body, not just for it's not for weight loss. Everyone should take a probiotic. Do your research on that. So the probiotics are going to help with bloat, going to the bathroom regularly. It boosts your immunity. Babe, can you stop chomping that gum? Literally. He's doing it on purpose. And I'm like, stop.
Sugar-free.
I don't care if it's sugar-free. Stop chewing it like that. See, you inspire these little quirks, and then people on the internet think I'm a mean wife. But they don't see you being annoying intentionally.
I inspire? Is it?
So if you're asking what I recommend if you're on a weight loss journey that helped me, 1,000,000% Trim Fit, helped with energy, appetite control, my mood, and the probiotics to get my gut in line. Those are the two I'd recommend. But again, I want to say this because all the haters like to twist and bullshit my words. I've never said, and I will never say, that a supplement is the key to weight loss. I've walked through it. That is not at all the key to it. But if there is something you can take to feel good along the way and maybe help align you with your goals, like appetite control, my better mood, more energy, you know what I mean? Then I'm going to do it. If it's gonna, again, it's all that matter of that, is it a tool to help me or not? If it helps me, I'm going to do it. And my supplements have been extremely helpful. I will never go a day without my supplements, especially Trim Fit. But that doesn't mean that that's how I lost my weight. I've never said it. I never will say it. I lost my weight because I stopped eating so much food. I started, eating better foods, and that's how I lost the weight. Hold on. I don't do life coaching. You guys are so funny though. I love you guys that you think I would actually be good at that. Rachel, I think the scale goes up for it could be a lot of reasons. Are you stressed out right now? It's insane what the body can do even if we're stressed, or even down to if you're not getting enough sleep. Or, are you what are you drinking? Are you drinking just water? Are you drinking a lot of sugar-free stuff? A lot of, diet soda? There's so many things. Are you ill? Disease processes. There's so many things that could make it fluctuate, I feel like. Did you eat foods the day before that were higher in sodium? Because again, we know that sodium will retain fluid. There's just so many variables with the weight fluctuating. It could be so many different things. Yes, if you want to check out my supplements, you can comment the word wellness, WELLNESS. You'll get sent a message from me with a link, a code to save money. And if you subscribe, you save more money. And today, through the end of tomorrow, you save an additional $10 at checkout on top of the discount code if you spend $40 or more. So it's a great time if you wanted to try them too, because you're saving another $10 on top of all the discounts codes, and you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And you get access into my private community where we're doing a challenge right now. And I'm giving away an Apple Watch in that challenge. You just have to show up. We do a challenge every month where as long as you're a customer of mine, you order one time, you get to get in there, and we are supporting each other. We're doing a movement challenge where we're trying to move 30 minutes a day for at least 5 days a week and get our water in, half our body weight in ounces of water a day. And we do check-ins regularly in there. And it's just a lot of support because sometimes in our personal real life, we don't have a lot of support on a weight loss journey. Maybe no one's overweight but you and your family, and you're doing it by yourself. So if you at least grab one supplement or more, you get to get in there and we've got about 3,000 people in there, and it's very supportive, and we do fun giveaways and stuff in there. I'm way behind on comments, you guys. I'm just going to go to the bottom because I'm so behind. Fitness is the highest form of self-respect. I don't think fitness is the only self-respect. I also think that self-respect is loving ourselves, right? And making changes in our lives because we love ourselves. I have not done fitness yet, but I sure as hell love and respect myself. Fitness is actually next on my list. And as we go into the new year, I have a big goal to run a 10K by next summer. And I'm going to start training for that. I'm going to start, walking more, jogging, and I do want to start lifting weights. So although I do believe that, that it does, show respect to yourself if you work out, I also think there's a lot of ways that we can love into ourselves to show that too, like working on your mental health, working on trauma, therapy, eating less food. There's so many things that show that, but I do agree with that. But I think there's a lot of ways we can do that. Because for me personally, looking at Jess at 282 pounds, let's just look at the picture here, 282 pounds. I could barely go up and down stairs without being winded extremely. Telling myself that I had to work out every day, eat the right foods, make all these crazy lifestyle changes, and also exercise every day, that was way too much. I personally knew a lot of times in life, if I put too much restriction, I'm like, F this, I'm out. So like, I think it's knowing ourselves and what we are capable of and what's realistic. Because you can look at something and say, oh, you need to do this, this, and this. Well, it's great to just say that, but to actually do all of that, it's a whole nother ballgame. And we're all different. We're all different on what we're capable of, what we're able to commit to. There's so many things that play into that. For me, there were times the last several years that I tried to work out and eat right. And eventually I said, this is too much, I'm done. So for me, it was really focusing on the relationship with food, because that's been the biggest problem in my life. I was a huge athlete all through high school, all of this, but the biggest issue I had was my relationship with food, the amounts that I ate, and really getting that in check. And now my next journey will be fitness, exercising, working out. I will run a 10K next summer, end of spring, early summer. I will do that. And I know if I put the intention out there and I know what the work takes to do it and I stop giving excuses, I'll do it. So I think everyone is different, and we all have to remember that we can't put people into categories. That's one thing that bothers me on social media. I've gotten, not that you said this, sweetie, but Becky, but there have been other people that have been like, with your platform and you haven't even educated on fitness. Well, that's not been a part of my story. That doesn't make me wrong. I'm also just a normal person like you guys are, doing the best that I can. I'm just crazy enough to share it all on social media. So I think some people forget I'm not this picture perfect person that says, hey, be like me. No, I don't have it all together. I mess up and I'm not perfect. But that's how we all are, right? And so for me, it was steps. It was, okay, half my body weight in ounces of water a day. Okay, cool. Cut out pasta, cut out breads, cut out sugar processed bullcrap. It was steps that I took to lead up into all of it. Does that make sense? But like, one of the things that bothers me so much is, it's like people can't look at my journey and just be like, damn, she did that. Like, what an inspiration. That's amazing. If you can do it, I can do it too. It's always, but you didn't work out. You have too much loose skin. You should have worked out. It's like, we got to give, people a break in life. Life is hard. We're all doing the best we can. And I think if some of us would look through lenses at other people and look at all the goodness that they've done and they do, that always will outweigh all of the negative things. If we could just focus on each other as a world and looking at all the great things that we do and accomplish instead of what we don't or what we lack, imagine what the world would be. I mean, really. It wasn't, you lost 125 pounds, you did this, like, that's amazing. But you didn't work out. You look horrible. Why didn't you work out? You see what I'm saying? It's like, why are we like that in our world? I don't understand it. But is exercise important? 1,000,000%. Now, I don't go to a gym every day, but I'm a very active person. You can ask my husband. I live a very active life, so I'm always doing something. Am I not, babe? Yep. Rarely do you just catch Jess sitting on the couch doing absolutely nothing in my day-to-day, all day during the day. Very rarely. I'm very much a busybody. I'm always doing a project or cleaning or organizing or working or doing something, but I don't go to a gym yet. How did you get over grief? I need help with that. Well, Gloria, that's a great question. I don't know that I've gotten over grief. I think that grief is kind of like that thing that we carry it. So I look at my grief kind of like if you're walking up a mountain and you have all these bags that you're carrying, right? It's really hard to carry the grief. So instead of trying to carry it all on my back, I now have like pull luggage that I carry it up the mountain. Grief is always going to be a part of who you are. It's, people that ever say that you heal from things, there are some things I believe that you don't heal from. I think that we're always in the pursuit of healing, but to say that I'm healed from the incredibly tragic murder of my mother, there's no way that I'll ever heal from that. There's a level of evil that's touched in my world. There's no healing that I'll never fully heal from that. I always will have some PTSD from that and carry that. But I think what happens is you have to start, you've got to look at, I guess I really started to try to put it in perspective, like I'm here. I'm not with her now. And so I can either choose to like stay sad my whole life. I could be here for another 50 years. I don't know how long God has me here. And it comes down to like, do I want to be miserable all those years? I lived miserable for too long. I didn't want to be miserable anymore. And I think you have to make a choice of, you're either going to let this define your life, and then life is over, you exist the rest of it. That's a choice. Or you can decide that I deserve to be happy. Whoever I lost would want me to be happy, and, work through it. And you're going to have days that you're really sad. I still have days where I miss her so much that I can't stand it, that I cry and I yearn for her all the time. That will never go away. Difference is now I've learned that I want to be happy and do all the things I want to do because I deserve it. She would want that too. And also it's just looking at your life. Like if you really look at the perspective, all this stuff we go through, it's a part of it. It sucks. It's a part of the journey, the ups and the downs, the sadness, the joy. But what if you're here 40 more years? Like if you really think about that's a lot of years and how much energy it is to be miserable and sad all the time in grief. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you're not going to have sad days, because I do have them. I do. I think you just learn to work through it. If it's a traumatic way you lost them, I did a lot of work through that. And I also finally got to the acceptance stage of my grief, which took many years. I didn't want to accept that this happened, but it did, right? And so I accepted it. I can't change it. There's nothing I can do to change it. Like, what can I do going forward in my life now to be happy, to also bring an awareness to society so that doesn't happen to other people? It's just like a different perspective, if that makes sense. So I didn't get over my grief. It's something I still very much carry with me, and I very much will always carry it. And if anybody tells you you'll heal one day, I disagree. I believe that we're constantly in the pursuit of healing as we go about our lives. I believe there are some things that are so traumatic that you never fully heal from. And that's just my personal opinion. I don't care if people agree with it or not. I believe that healing is a pursuit of, not a destination. It's a pursuit of. So it's something we're working towards every day, but we don't ever get to a destination with healing. There are just some things I believe that's not possible. That's just my opinion though. When did I start gaining my weight? Well, Sheila, I got up to 330 pounds at the end of 2017. Actually, before my mother died, I was at my very largest. She was killed April 2018, which was like 4.5 months into my journey. I had also already lost like 70, 80 pounds. And I will say I lost weight really rapidly after that. I hardly ate. I was a zombie. I was so depressed. I barely moved, ate, drank. Sean could tell you that was a very dark time in my life. And I lost weight very rapidly. And then I got to the place of grief where I started overeating everything for years and got back up to, I remember in February 2021, I was back to 310 pounds, 309. I ended up in the ER with blood clots in my leg. I was over 300 pounds again. And that's when I started an antidepressant, started to kind of like tickle into therapy a little bit. And then I would lose 10 pounds to gain 5. And I did that from 2021 up until the beginning of last year. Beginning of last year, I was 282 pounds, was my heaviest that I remember weighing. And that's kind of where I started again. Because people say, well, how much have you lost? Well, it depends on which time, because I've tried this journey many times without success. This has been the first time I've actually succeeded at it. Anya, what are you doing? I'm so behind on comments, you guys. But anyways, guys, I love you all. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope that this little impromptu conversation we had helped someone. Someone needed to hear something that they can take away, and maybe it will do something positive in your life. You guys, I'm always a message away if you want help on weight loss, but I'm also a tough love person. Like, don't come with me with all the excuses why you can't lose it, because if you come with excuses, I can't help you. If you're ready to do it, you're ready and you'll do it, right? It's a simple, it's a choice with excuses that are not in the choice. How bad do you want it? Why do you want to do it? If I can do it, I tell you guys this all the time, anybody can do it. Okay? I love you. I'll talk to you guys later. Again, if you guys did want to check out the supplements that you guys can all save an extra $10 on if you spend 40 or more today, comment the word wellness. All that will be sent to you. Ask me questions in Messenger on